Insurance benefits for state employees. The following presentation will show you how to access the Office of Group Benefits website to review insurance and flexible benefit options available to state employees. We will discuss the meaning and how to complete each document. Remember the option to pause or go back to a portion of the video at any time to fully complete each document. Let's begin by accessing the State of Louisiana Office of Group Benefits website. In order to do so, please open another internet browser and type in info.groupbenefits.org. Click the option on the bottom left of the page for Health Plans. Health Plan Options. Once the web page loads, select Benefit Comparison. The option for Active Employees is the most used option. If you are a retiree and are unsure about which plan applies to you, please contact your agency's Human Resources Benefits section. You should now see a chart comparing all of the different insurance plans available to active state employees for the current plan year. The document also shows a sample of the out-of-pocket amounts and the employee's share of the monthly insurance premium for each plan. New hires have 30 days from the date of employment in which to enroll for health insurance. Health insurance deductions are taken a month in advance prior to your coverage start date. The effective date of coverage for new hires and transfers whose employment begins on the first of the month will be the first day of the following month. If employment begins on the second day of the month or later, coverage is effective the first day of the second month following your employment. Please note that the rates and providers are subject to change, and you can access this website for the most up-to-date information. Once you are done reviewing the plan options, you can close the box by clicking the X in the upper right-hand corner. The Office of Group Benefits Health Plan Options website also gives you access to rate sheets and a description of each plan. Please review each option to find the best choice for you.
We will now cover the State of Louisiana Office of Group Benefits Enrollment Change Form, otherwise known as the GBO1. This form is used to request all updates, changes, additions, and deletions as it relates to your health and/or life insurance. It is very important that you complete the most recent version of the form in its entirety for processing. Please keep in mind that only employees, including rehired retirees working full-time, will need to complete this form, but please continue the video for more important information. At the very top of the form, you'll notice that there are boxes requesting the following information: agency number, agency name, primary plan participant employee name, and date of hire. If you are unsure about any of this, please leave it blank. Next is the primary plan participant employee information section of the form. This is where you will provide personal information such as your name, social security number, date of birth, address, phone number, email address, and sex. Next, you will need to choose the level of health and life coverage you would like. For dependents, if any, you will need to provide their name, relationship, sex, birth date, whether you are requesting to add or delete them, social security number, and which coverage you are making a change to, health and/or life insurance. Please keep in mind that for any dependent you wish to cover on your policy, you must provide acceptable dependent verification. For instance, if your spouse will be covered, an official marriage license will be required. If a child or children will be covered, the birth certificate will be required for each. If you're unsure about what documentation is acceptable, please contact the Human Resources Benefits section. Section 3 is where you will select the health plan you wish to enroll in. You should have received information on the available plans already, but if you would like additional information before making a decision, please contact the Human Resources Benefits section. The section entitled Medicare Retirees is for retirees only, so if you're a new hire, please skip this section. On to page 2, section 4, Life and Flexible Benefits Plan Selection. Here, you will need to select the coverage and level of coverage for life insurance benefits. If you do not wish to enroll, select Decline Life Insurance Coverage. You will also need to complete annual salary, date of last salary increase, and face life. If you are unsure about any of this information, please leave it blank. The OGB Flexible Benefits section is where you can either decline flexible spending accounts, acknowledge that your agency does not participate, or confirm that you do want to participate and have also completed the Flexible Spending Arrangement form. Next is Section 5, the Acknowledge Offer and Decline Health Insurance Coverage section. If you do not wish to enroll in health insurance, please check that option and mark the reason for declining below. Be sure to read the information carefully, as this may be important if you decide to enroll at a later date. The last section of the GBO1 form is the Authorization section. Please read the statements listed, and all employees must sign and date.
Now we will discuss flexible benefits plans and options under this plan. As State of Louisiana employees, we have the opportunity to participate in a flexible benefits plan. Options under flexible benefits plan include general purpose healthcare flexible spending arrangement, limited purpose dental vision flexible spending arrangement, dependent care flexible spending arrangement, and a health savings account. I will elaborate on each option shortly. The flexible benefits plan premiums and contributions for dependent care and medical care are deducted from your gross salary before taxes. The pre-tax deduction means you pay less in taxes and your spendable income increases. Some enrollment limitations and restrictions exist. Health coverage and insurance providers for participating payroll systems are approved by the state to provide coverage through the flexible benefits plan to state employees on a pre-tax salary deduction basis. The pre-tax deduction is called premium conversion. Premium conversion allows a plan member to pay the employee's share of eligible health coverage and insurance premiums before taxes are calculated. According to IRS rules, not all premiums from providers are allowable for inclusion in the tax-free flexible benefits plan. Only deduction for premiums allowable by the IRS and approved for payroll deduction by the state will be made on a tax-free basis. All other premiums will continue to be deducted after taxes. Enrollment for eligible deductions automatically applies to all employees.
The Office of Group Benefits Flexible Benefits Plan, the Flexible Spending Arrangement Enrollment Form. The Healthcare Flexible Spending Arrangements are HIPAA-accepted benefit plans. Let's take a look at the flexible spending arrangements to decide if it's right for you. Flexible spending arrangements will be called FSAs for the remainder of the presentation. General Purpose Healthcare FSAs allows you to use pre-tax dollars to pay eligible out-of-pocket medical, dental, and vision care expenses for you, your spouse, and your federal tax dependents, even if they're not covered by your health plan. Employees cannot participate in the General Purpose FSA and the Health Savings Account FSA at the same time. Eligibility requires active full-time employee, Enroll during annual enrollment with exception to new hires. Limited purpose healthcare FSAs. The plan is limited to eligible out-of-pocket dental and vision expenses only. Eligibility requires full-time employee, including employees enrolled in the consumer-driven health plan with a health savings account option. Employees cannot participate in both the general purpose FSA and the limited purpose FSA at the same time. Dependent care FSA allows you to use pre-tax dollars to pay eligible dependent care expenses for your child or for a spouse, parent, or other dependent incapable of self-care. Who qualifies as an eligible dependent? These would be children under the age of 13 who reside in your household, adults or children who are physically or mentally incapable of self-care and spend at least 8 hours a day in your household. The Dependent Care FSA does not require a minimum 12 consecutive months of continuous employment for new hires. Transfers from a public agency not previously enrolled must wait until annual enrollment. Employee information. Now that we have covered what FSAs are, let's take a look at the ID section of the form. Complete the highlighted sections, payroll system, agency number, effective date, and first payroll date will be left blank by the employee. Please view the information below the enrollment status section. Contact your human resources benefits section for assistance choosing a dollar amount if needed. Salary reduction agreement and employee signature. This is the third and final section of the FSA form. Please read the salary reduction agreement carefully to fully understand coverage and tax implications. Sign and date in the highlighted areas. Agency or payroll system name, payroll officer, phone number, OGB agency number will be left blank by the employee. The OGB website is a great tool when making your final FSA choices. Supplemental insurance. Supplemental insurance is optional insurance coverage for specific health benefits. 100% of supplemental insurance premiums are paid by the employee and are eligible for payroll through payroll deduction. In order to review the options available to state of Louisiana employees, you must access them online with the following steps. Step 1 is to visit their website at doa.la.gov/pages/OSUP/state_employees.aspx. Please be sure to type the web address into your browser exactly as it is shown on your screen. Step 2, click on Statewide Vendor Product Listing. Step 3, as shown in the picture to your left, click on the link for the current calendar year. As the supplemental choices may change from year to year, the picture to your right is a sample list of supplemental products and vendors available. As you review the available options and make your selections, each company lists a customer service representative's name and phone number with whom you will contact for premium rates and enrollment paperwork. The Louisiana Department of Health HR staff hopes this presentation was helpful. Forward any feedback to your agency's HR analyst.